Yeah, I guess some thoughts on the game. Obviously, it must feel pretty good to be moving on.
Yeah, it feels good to move on anytime. I think you're involved in this game. I was just really impressed with our kids' concentration level, focus. I thought our guys played a really good game again. And it's hard to do this time of year. It's easy for some teams to just kind of go through the motions because they know once it's done, it's no more practice. And it's not like playing in the Pac-12. Those games are better attended. You know, we go to San Francisco and play in front of, I don't know, maybe 1,500 people. Tonight, we appreciate the crowd that was here, but it's not really a Pac-12 crowd. So I'm really impressed, again, with the mindset of our kids and the focus on defense and the execution and sharing the ball on offense.
Coach, what were you able to do against Wyoming, especially their backcourt? None of those guys really were able to get going. Was it just your length or anything you did defensively to really be able to shut them down? Yeah,
Cougs and Martinez were a focus of ours because they're able to shoot the three so well. I thought our guys did a nice job of getting through screens and having their hand up where they weren't able to get good looks at the hoop.
And they really had big games. I know they have big games for you in the past, but go-to guys for you in a game like this.
Yeah, they were go-to guys just like their bigs were go-to guys. They kind of went at each other and scored on each other, but all four of those guys played well.
We're going to go to Bud, and then we'll come back for questions here.
We had a chance to talk with Coach the Cougars. Ken, congratulations on a win and into the semifinals of the CBI now, and a good defensive effort by your ball club tonight against a team that was talked about a lot defensively themselves, but you made it very difficult for the Cowboys to score points tonight.
Yeah, we guarded really well. I thought our kids understood what their strengths were and played to that pretty well. Leonard Washington and Adam Waddell, they of course had a good game, but offensively they did a really nice job. But all in all, our kids did a great job holding them to 41 points.
The two perimeter scorers, Luke Martinez, Francisco Cruz, go 2 for 15 from the floor. I know Marcus Capers had a hand in that. Devontae, at least I think a little bit of everybody, but I was impressed by Devontae's defense tonight. Yeah, we felt Devontae had an outstanding game, and he played 29 minutes, did not make a field goal, and, you know, being a freshman, he probably feels like, well, I didn't really play that well. But we felt as a staff it was one of his best games. We were just talking about that in the locker room. And, you know, he had 4 assists, a couple rebounds, but he played great defense. And that's probably his best defensive game all year. And that's good to see. You know, there's been talk about, well, has he hit the freshman wall? I think I was asked about that 2 months ago. And here we are mid-March, and he brought it, did a great job. So we're proud of what he did. Cougs shot just 42% from this game. Is that a comforting feeling to know that you can get a 20-point win and only shoot 42%?
Well, it's not real comforting. We'd like to shoot better than that, but Wyoming, I think they deserve the credit for that. They're a good defensive team. And early on, we had a hard time getting good looks at the hoop. It was an extremely low-scoring game after first 10 or 12 minutes. And again, I think a lot of that goes to Wyoming's defense. Coach Chiat and Coach Duncan and the rest of the staff there, they do a great job. And their focus defensively is really good.
Rebounding was 13-13 at the half. You end up with a 36-23 rebound advantage. Was that just an effort thing? Was there something different?
I don't really know what it was. I think our guys played with a tremendous amount of energy in the second half, and maybe Wyoming got worn out. But I thought our guys continued to stay engaged on the boards and did a good job.
Brock Motive had a tough time shooting the basketball from distance a little bit tonight. Line drives kind of at the hoop, but you look at his numbers, 25 points, 7 rebounds, 9 of 16 from the floor, and 7 of 8 at the free throw line.
Yeah, Brock's good. He just continues to have good games almost night in and night out. And what I really like is there's no animosity, there's no jealousy whatsoever with our guys. They just keep giving him the ball. I don't care if he misses 2 or 3 in a row. I like the fact that our guys understand Brock is a great target, and they continue to look for him.
one of the things that, I was just gonna ask you a question, Devontae Lacey's making faces at me, so let me get my train of thought back. Okay, we talked before the Pac-12 tournament, you answered this question, I don't know how many times, about beating a team 3 times in the year, getting set to play Oregon State a 3rd time. What's the coaching manual say about playing a team a 4th time?
That one I don't know. I'm not sure I've been involved ever in 25 or whatever years of coaching, playing a team 4 times in a year. So I haven't seen that manual. I know this, they're good. And we saw it at the Pac-12 tournament, and now they've turned around and won 2 more games. They're extremely explosive on the offensive end. I heard they scored like 100 points tonight, or 101.
Yeah, it was 101-81, I guess, the final.
Yeah, so I know we've got our work cut out for us, playing them on their home court. And as deep as they are, there's no doubt we have a lot of respect for Oregon State, and we'll go down there and try to do the best we can.
Must be something in the water in Oregon right now, because you and I were talking about the pregame, the Ducks scored over 100 yesterday. So
Yeah, well, we'll
you
get there.
start shooting it, huh?
Yeah, well, we'll get there tomorrow and get some of that water and see what happens.
All right, Ken, congratulations on the win. We'll talk to you on Wednesday.
All right, thanks.